Kia ora, everyone. That is the Maori greeting for hello. My name is Sana, and today we will be spoiled again by a lovely meditation by Lisa. But before we start, I just wanted to share the reading that my subconscious chose for us today, and it is called Soul Callings versus the Callings of Your Soul. Your soul is eternally calling you in the direction of your highest path. Answering your soul's calling is not about a single revelation. Rather, it is a lifelong dance. Your soul knows the way and is always calling you in the direction of your highest path. But in order for your highest calling to be revealed, you first need to act on all of the little calls along the way. It's impossible to find the bigger calling without first answering the daily callings of your soul. Have you been holding off answering the whispers of your soul because you are trying to work out your highest calling first? In other words, wanting to know the end destination before taking the first steps. Oh, Lisa.
That was beautiful, Sana. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So our souls are always in a state of love. They're always in resonance with Source, God, Creator. So that resonance feels a certain way. It feels like love. It feels like joy. It feels like peace and ease. We were all created from love, the love of the Creator. Created everything from love. This planet, all the plants, the animals, the fish, the oceans, and us, the souls, we're in human form, all created from love. And when we are in that state of oneness with all things, there's just love. And there's abundance, there's plenty. This earth was created as paradise, created with all of the things that we need to survive, to thrive, to really truly live on this planet. All the food that we need comes right up out of the ground or right off the trees for free. This is the divine design of this gorgeous planet. Everything is created from love. And when we can stay in that resonance in our heart, in alignment with the truth of who we are, in alignment with our divine design, life just flows easily, effortlessly. But on this planet, we have been separated from our divine design. We have been traumatized out of our divine design. We are facing a situation on the planet where we live out of resonance with the divine design a lot. We live in states of fear, in states of doubt, worry, anxiety. And these states are not normal, natural states of being for us, but they've become normalized. So we have a somatic biological response We have been trained into judgment or fear or worry or stress or anxiety. And these are all things that we feel with our physical body. And then when we feel doubt or fear or worry, stress of any kind, then the mind picks up and matches that feeling in the body. And then we end up looping and looping through these cycles. And we find that we get stuck in these cycles of fear or doubt or lack. And it's time now on this planet for us to change all of that, to bring ourselves out of these somatic responses and bring ourselves back into resonance with our soul and the truth of who we are. Because as grand creator beings, we're creating our realities. But when we're in states of fear and anxiety and worry and doubt, then we're just creating more and more of those things that we don't like. So when we are in alignment with our soul, we have our light shining bright. Hopefully you can see this on the screen. This image is an image of a person with their aura. That's the circle around is the aura. And when we are in our hearts and when we have love in our heart, excitement, enthusiasm, curiosity, all of those positive qualities that we are created with, those are the divine design. And when we have our light shining bright, we are in a state of love. We are in harmony with the divine design. And life becomes brilliant. It becomes all the colors of the rainbow. Everything that we need comes to us when we are in this state of oneness with Source, God, Prime Creator. In this state of unconditional love. We are created from unconditional love and we are provided for by Creator through unconditional love. And when we are living unbullied, untraumatized, if we're just living on this beautiful planet, everything is provided for us in the grand divine design. But because we have been separated from that divine design, we find ourselves in these undesirable states. So tonight, I thought we would do some ninja training and get ourselves back in a state where we can manage our physical response and we can start to open back up to this state of love when we feel triggered by something. It's easy to look out in the external world and get triggered by certain people, by situations, by things we hear on, TV or media. It's very easy to get triggered. It's easy to look at a bank account and get triggered. All of these things are knee-jerk reactions. They're pre-programmed. We have been programmed to react. We have been programmed to go into states of fear, doubt, anger, judgment. And when we're in those states, they don't feel good in our bodies. So when we can change the feeling in our body, the thought patterns will automatically start to change. We've never really been taught how to change the somatic responses in our bodies. We tend to get triggered and then we immediately go into the looping in our mind. And then we just stay there as long as we're still feeling the same feeling in our body. The thoughts will continue to loop. So we need to, as the light workers on this planet, the ones who are here to restore the divine design, the ones who are here to bring peace to earth, the ones who are here to bring love back to this planet. Can you look at this picture and feel the expansion? Imagine that you have this beautiful, bright light in your heart that emanates outward in all directions, filling your entire aura with light. And this light that is yours is one with the light of Source itself. We are each the light of God, shining bright, created from the unconditional love of the Creator. This light is filled with love. That's our natural divine design. We feel this love when we see newborns, babies, kittens, puppies, bunnies. Think of all the little ones that make our heart melt when we see them. The animals, how cute they are, how warm and fuzzy. A newborn baby. We just feel that love in our hearts. This is our natural state of being. Can you imagine walking this planet every day, feeling love? What would it be like to feel love all day, every day? What would it be like to have your light shining bright every day and having the universe just bring things to you effortlessly? This truly is the divine design. But as humanity, we've gotten a little off track of the divine design. but we've never stopped being creators. We're creating 24/7, 365. But we're really creating from the feelings in our bodies, because our bodies are vibrating out these specific frequencies, and then the universe matches the frequency. And we've been taught to vibrate out in fear or doubt or shame or guilt, anxiety, stress. When we vibrate these things out, we get these things back. And we have millions and billions of people on this planet vibrating those frequencies out. So we get them back en masse, large scale demonstrations of these frequencies. So it's time for us, as the light workers, as the ones who are here, that we raised our hand, we said, send me, I will go and I will shine my light. I will go and I will help to restore love to this planet so that we can set humanity free from the false matrix, to set humanity free from the illusions, from the oppression, to help everyone remember the divine design, that we are here to be love on this beautiful planet. We're here to love this planet. We're here to live in peace and harmony with each other, to love our neighbors, to be in harmony so everyone can live in peace with everything they need. So in order to do that, we want to start to notice how our bodies are responding to the visual input. How are our bodies responding when we allow our body to feel anxious or afraid? Can we recognize that this is the body? This is not us. We are grand beings of light. We are eternal beings. We have nothing to fear. There's nothing in the physical realm that has any power over us. It can't harm us in any way because we are not physical beings. We are non-physical, eternal beings of light. These physical bodies want to feel comforted, and it's up to us to comfort our body when the body is feeling anxious or afraid or is feeling in lack in some way. Can we, as the grand beings of light we are, can we give our body some comfort? Can we let our bodies know that We're here for the body. We are here to comfort the body. One of the quickest ways to comfort the body is through the breath. Taking some big, deep breaths, breathing in, living life force energy, filling the body like a balloon, watching as the breath comes in and fills the belly, fills your whole body like a balloon. Breathing in light. You're breathing in your own living life force energy, the life force energy that is provided from God, Source, Creator itself. Every breath you're breathing with Creator. You and God breathing one breath. As you breathe, you're feeding your cells. You're allowing your cells to be filled with light. When your body starts to be anxious, most of the time it's because you're in your mind. And the body just simply sends out signals saying, hey, are you going to come back? You're out there in your mind. Are you forgetting about me? Your body just wants some attention. Your body wants you to breathe living life force energy back into it so that it can relax because it's getting fed. It's getting healed with this beautiful living life force energy. And you are paying attention to your body so your body doesn't feel alone. It doesn't feel abandoned. We are grand beings of light and learning how to mitigate those somatic responses of fear that have been programmed into us. To recognize that Source is literally the source of everything we need. We've been taught that we need things from the false matrix. We need a job, we need some money, we need some food, we need some this, that, or the other thing from out there. We have to go out there into the matrix to get it. No, we don't. When we source from Source itself, when we come into union with Creator, when we come into that space of unconditional love, knowing that we are loved unconditionally. Ask and it is given is universal law. When we can get into the space of being open to receive, to be in this state of love with Source itself, realizing that we are always taken care of. Somehow it has always worked out. Each and every one of us has lived through all kinds of, oh my gosh, I don't know I'm going to make it. But look, here we are. We've all made it. Every single time we've made it, every single time. It has always worked out, every single time. And it will continue to work out every single time. And the more we relax and let go, and the more we fill our hearts with love, and the more we send love outward to the people that we don't even like. We look out in the world, in the media, and we see all kinds of faces in the media. Some of them we like and some of them we don't. And the ones that we don't, we have a pushback. We can feel a no. We can feel that pushing. We want to push them away. But what happens is we continue to engage them by trying to push them away or judge them or shame them. We're just creating more of that. This week, someone posted a meme on Facebook, which started me on this whole process, this whole idea for this guided journey. Because when they posted the meme, I saw a face that triggered a reaction, a somatic reaction from my body, like, ugh, yuck. But immediately I thought, no, I'm going to turn this around. And instead of being in the ooh, yuck, I am going to send love to this face. Because I suddenly realized that this face that I was looking at doesn't come from love. And I realized that these people, you can call them the deep state, whatever you want to call them, these people who are pushing some very anti-human agendas on the planet, they're not coming from this space of love. They're coming from this space of fear and power and greed. Those are the opposite of love. But if they actually were able to feel love, they would probably be acting very differently. So I realized that if I send love in their direction, not only am I clearing my own energy field of any of the ick responses that may have gotten triggered in my body, I'm taking direct action to open up my heart, to shine my light and fill it with love and send love in those directions. Send love toward those people, not because I love those people or their actions, but because if I send love, maybe, or maybe not, does not matter, maybe they might feel it. And what if just one of them started to feel some love? How might that change someone? But it really doesn't matter if it changes anyone else or not, it changes me. I had a knee-jerk reaction of, oh, yuck, I don't like that person. Because I don't like what they're doing to our planet. I don't like what they're doing to humanity. But that contraction that I felt in my body, that was mine. That was mine to change. And as soon as I felt it, I realized, oh, I can change that. I don't need to carry those frequencies in my body. They're not mine. I don't need to look at people or situations that I don't like and carry a negative reaction in my body. Because those negative reactions, they're really not mine. The negative energies are not mine to carry. So can you imagine looking at all of those people that we don't like what they're doing? And can we collectively open our hearts and shine our light bright and just send love out in their direction, clearing our own energy field, filling our own energy field with light and love. The light and the love of God itself. We are created in the image and likeness of God. Prime creator, source, whatever word you feel most comfortable with. Which means that in our true essence, we are one with God's source creator. Can you feel the love of God? The love that Creator has for each and every one of us. Knowing that we are each loved unconditionally. And can we simply allow that love and light to radiate out from our center? Radiate out in all directions. And the more we see things that we don't like, the more we can send love into that scenario. Love is the antidote. Love is the coherent frequency that overrides chaos and confusion. Love is the answer. Because love is what brings us back into harmony with the truth of who we have been created to be. We are each literally love and loved forever and always, unconditionally. And when we look out into the world and we see things that we don't like, it's easy for the body to contract. It's easy to start feeling fear, contraction, worry. But those are feelings in our physical body. What if Your physical body did not need to stay in those states. And you could instantly recognize, oh, this is a somatic response from my body. I can change that. What if you could instantly catch yourself from those responses? What if you could instantly turn your heart light back on, open your heart right back up, and see your light shining bright again? What if you could consciously open your heart and shine your light? And what if by opening your heart and shining your light, it made space for the answer to arrive? What if we are each loved and cared for unconditionally by God, Source, Creator? And that when our hearts are open, we can receive unconditionally everything we need. What if God's got our back? And what if the only thing we need is to make sure that the door is open to receive what we need? And what if that door is the door of our heart? Love and light. What if we each have the ability to manage our state of being? What if we can be so finely tuned that whenever we feel that trigger response, that somatic contraction of the body, we can start to recognize it instantly and change it? Because fear, anxiety, worry, those are not ours. They never were. We have been created in the likeness and image of God itself. We are creator beings. We are divinely designed to live in grand and glorious abundance, in celebration of life. And the only way we can return to the divine design is to open our hearts and shine our light, so that we start to be our own divine design, so that we start to be the love that we are, to live in perfect harmony with God and nature. And when we're living in harmony with God and nature, we also start to live in harmony with each other. This beautiful earth is the Garden of Eden. It is created as paradise. This is the divine design. This is who we have been created to be. So the next time you see something on TV or on social media and you feel that contraction, can you open your heart right back up? Take that breath, that living life force energy, and open your heart and shine your light and bring yourself back into a state of love, knowing that you are cared for, you are loved beyond measure, and that truly all is well. When you keep your heart open and the light on. Love is truly the answer. Love defeats the darkness, not through confrontation, but through frequency. Love is the coherent frequency that overrides the non-coherent frequencies. And when we are in a state of love, we simply stop participating in anything that insults our soul, anything that's coming from less than love. We simply stop participating. Because when we withdraw our energy from something, it goes away. When we refuse to fight, the wars stop. When we refuse to participate in the taxation system, taxation stops. When we refuse to give away our power to others, to the so-called experts, and we start relying on our own inner guidance, that direct communication from source, all of our answers come. We find out that we are each grand creator beings. We are each self-sufficient. We are each able to create grand and glorious lives for ourselves. And the first step is to manage our somatic responses, to not allow ourselves to be living in contraction mode, in resistance or reaction, judgment, fear. It's our job to notice those states in our body and then take a nice deep breath. Oh, filling the body with light, filling the body like a balloon with that living life force energy, filling the body with love, opening the doors of our hearts and filling our energy field with love and light, sending it out in all directions to smooth out any of the wobbles, to override any of the contractions. In our natural state, we expand. Our light moves outward in all directions, constantly creating brand new experiences for ourselves. Expansion is natural. Feeling good is natural. Feeling love is what's actually natural for us. Are you willing to open your heart and shine your light and send love out in all directions, especially in the directions that seem to want to trigger you? When you send love, you are smoothing out the wobbles, because there's nothing in this world that has any power over you. We are each grand beings of light and love, and it's time for us to be who we truly are. And so it is. If it is to be, it's up to me. And so it is.
Take a deep breath in. And on your out breath, relax your shoulders, your jaws. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. And come back to the room. Thank you, Lisa.